Fatty, fatty, fatty.
Just please leave me alone.
No, get a life away from your food.
Why are you always nasty to me?
Because I can and you can't stop me.
Just please leave.
Excuse me.
No.
Can you just go away, please? Leave him alone and go
Keep
away.
your knickers on.
How dare you speak to me like that? I'm going to now go and report you to your head of year now. Go away.
Deal with you later.
Now then, what's the problem, Joe?
This boy called Kobe, he's been sending me messages and email calling me fat, saying that I'm not worth living for, and I'm really getting to the point where I don't want to eat at school or out.
And how long have these messages? How long has he been doing this? These messages been
I'm not really sure, but it's been going on for a long time.
right. And have you talked to anybody about it before?
No.
And have you still got the messages?
Yeah.
These are the messages, are they? Right. Yeah. Right. Well, that's definitely not right. So we're going to have to do something about this. We're going to have to speak to Kobe about this and tell him that this has got to stop. And how is it making you feel, this? Because I can see that you're not looking very happy at all.
It's making me feel like I don't want to eat at school or I don't want to eat at home anymore. So.
Right, well what we're going to do is we're going to have to speak to Kobe. I'll speak to Kobe and tell him that this has got to stop. Because if this doesn't stop, then you need to come and tell me again, and we are going to have to involve the police, and that's going to be extremely serious for Kobe. So that is what we're going to do. I'm going to speak to him and make it quite clear that this has got to stop. All right?
Yeah.
Right, Kobe. I think you know why we're here today, discussing the text messages and the bullying that's been going off with Joe. Do you realise and understand how Joe is feeling at the moment in school?
No.
Well, he's not very happy, and he's not wanting to come to school, and all the bullying that's going off and the text messages that he's been receiving from you has got to stop. Do you understand? Because if it doesn't stop, this will go to the police, and then that is very, very serious. So what do you think now you need to do to put this right?
Say sorry, I'm his mate. Right.
Well, I hope that can happen. I hope that both of you can put all this behind you. You can become friends, and it has to stop.
Yeah.
And I will be making sure that this happens. Okay, do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah? Right, okay.
Come on. Go on, follow. Go on, Reece, now. Then do it.
Easy way. One more. No, look, I bet. Look, do one of them things that you normally do.
And I will.
Nah. To be honest, it's getting a bit boring now.
Yeah.
What's your play? What should we do?
2 for dare.
No, just dare. Just dare.
Yeah,
Dares, yeah, let's do dares, yeah. Okay.
Who's going first? Who's going first? I'll dare someone. I dare Will.
Yeah.
Hey. I dare... There's a car over there.
Yeah.
I dare you to go and moony that car over there. Yeah.
Yeah, go on. Wait. Oh, it's Yeah, we think you are.
Yeah, go on.
Oh!
See that guy's face then? Right, now. Lewis, I dare you to go Bob and knock on that door there.
Yeah, go on.
Go on.
Go on, Lewis. Yo!
Oh my god. Look at that one. No, I've got one. What? Kevin. Yeah. I dare you. Know that Lizzie in your school? Why you send some pictures naked?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, that bush over there.
Yeah, go on.
He's gonna do it all.
Good.
I can't believe that's
No.
Oh my god. I wonder what his parents are gonna be like. Oh, they won't find out.
Don't find out.
That's if she's not a grass.
So I said to your mum, if we're going to get a dog, I want a Jack Russell. That's what I want. If I want a Jack Russell, we're going to get a Jack Russell. Lizzie? What's the matter? Show me that. What's this? Who sent you this?
I don't know.
Right, I'm confiscating this. First thing, Monday morning, we are getting this sorted out. Come on.
Kev, do you understand why you're here today?
Yeah.
Just explain to me what happened and the events that led up to this point.
So I were at football. Well, I were at park with my mates playing football, and then we started playing dares.
Okay. So you were dared to do it.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it now?
I feel like I shouldn't have done it, and it's a big mistake.
Okay. That's an important part of the process, and it's good that you can acknowledge that, because whilst it's difficult being your age, and I once was, I know what it feels like to be under that pressure. It's important to know that you make your own decisions, and as a result, you're responsible for your own actions. Yeah, you understand that. And also, it's important you understand that potentially we're talking about a serious incident. Yeah. If you are taking a picture, an indecent picture of yourself, you are creating an indecent image of a child. Okay? It doesn't matter that nobody's made you do that. It doesn't matter that nobody's put you under pressure. It doesn't matter that you've done it yourself, of your own free will. You've created an indecent image of a child, and that is legislation which is there to protect young people, and it doesn't make any allowance for the age of those involved. Okay? In sending that picture on to a friend, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, we are now distributing an indecent image of a child. Again, it's another serious criminal offence potentially. How do you feel about that, knowing that?
Yeah, I feel like I really shouldn't have done it.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're beginning to realise that. Yeah, potentially it's a serious matter. In South Yorkshire and in forces nationwide, it's a growing area of concern amongst young people. And to that end, we are not looking to criminalise people where we can avoid it. We're looking to educate young people and equip them with the information they need in the future to make better decisions when they're in that place when they've got a decision like this to make. So as part of the consequences which you will have to face for your actions, I'm going to ask that you do some work with the youth offending team, and they will look to engage you on these kinds of topics, talk about indecent images, sharing images, but also about crime and the consequences of being involved in it, and how that could play a part in your future. Because this is a criminal offence, and if you are found guilty of a criminal offence, you could end up with a criminal record. That could have a big implication on your future. If you're looking for going to job interviews, if you're looking at college courses, any position which would require a DBS check or a criminal records check, this could potentially be something which would flag up and prevent you from following those career paths, those aspirations that you have at the moment. So it's important you acknowledge that this is a mistake that we've made, but it's an important point opportunity for us to be able to move on, draw a line under it, and again, it's about equipping you with the knowledge that if you're in this position again, you're able to make better choices. Understand?
Yeah.